The Department of Public Health and Human Services is pleased to bring you Aging Horizons. Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, fraud, legal issues, veterans benefits, and caregiving. Aging Horizons is a program dedicated to inform and prepare Montanans on these timely issues, making a difference to you and your loved ones. Here now is today's program host.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Aging Horizons. Today we have a special guest with us, and he will be talking about our faith and community. We're going to be talking about how seniors continue to shape Montana. We have so much more to go on, so please stay tuned and we will be right back.
A message from Fire Safe Montana. While a prescribed fire can put smoke in the air for several days, a wildfire can rage for weeks or more. Restoring fire to an ecosystem can be essential to maintaining desired range and forest habitat. Proper use of fire can minimize both short and long-term fire risk to nearby populations and property. For more information, contact Fire Safe Montana today. This message brought to you in part by Northwestern Energy and aired by the Montana Broadcasters Association.
You've probably seen some big-name celebrities on your TV lately talking about all the Medicare benefits you're missing out on. But the insurance companies who are paying for these ads may be pushing benefits not available in Montana. Fortunately, help is available from a friendly state health insurance assistance program counselor who can help you sort it all out. It's free, and we screen everyone for eligibility regardless of your zip code. It's Montanans helping Montanans. Call today.
Montana's veterans answered the call. Now our veteran service officers are here to answer theirs. Whether it's filing a claim, accessing healthcare, or navigating earned benefits, you're not alone. Our VSOs provide expert guidance at absolutely no cost to you. You served our nation. Let us serve you. Visit your local VSO today. Call 406-324-3742 or visit veterans.mt.gov. Montana serving veterans.
Hey caregivers, did you know that respite time is your time? How will you spend it?
When the weather's good, I gotta get away for some fishing, and that's a must.
Fred Dahlbeck. Clancy.
My grandson tells me we suck at golf. Fun though. And there's never enough time to keep the old 57 Chevy happy.
Montana Lifespan Respite. Respite for caregivers. It's okay to need it. It's okay to want it. It's okay to get it.
Come on, girl.
We're back and welcome to Aging Horizons. This is a program brought to you by the Montana Department of Public Health and Human Services, Senior and Long-Term Care Division. I'm your host, Wilmot Collins. Today our special guest is Rob Lawler, and he is the Faith and Community-Based Services Coordinator. He's out of the Director's Office. Welcome to the program, Rob.
Wilmot, thank you for having me.
So we'll get into it. Tell us about your program. Your title is Faith and Community-Based Services Coordinator.
Yeah,
talk
so
to us about
it's kind of a newer office in Montana, but the whole idea of the office is to really connect our whole community. We, as a state, do a really good job in connecting with some of those nonprofits and resources, but this office is designed to connect with our churches, our faith-based nonprofits, and some of those other community organizations that just don't quite connect, maybe through grants or things like that the state has. And so that's kind of the idea of the office. How can we bring a greater resource to help Montanans?
I know you also deal with Montana seniors. You talk about, how they are vibrant, they help the community move forward. So what are some ways Montana seniors can continue making a difference in their community after retirement?
Yeah, so we see just a treasure within our Montana seniors. It's very interesting. They're just not recipient of services or, hey, it's time to take a vacation, but many of them want to be active and still doing things, but this time on their own schedule, shall we say. And we found seniors doing things like parenting and helping family mentors. We have them involved in foster care.
Yeah.
It's a really great place. All that wealth and knowledge that comes from seniors as they raise their own children and maybe have their own grandchildren. Things like financial literacy classes and budgeting classes have been great. Some of our younger generations can benefit from, I would say, learning maybe the good and the bad of what some of those seniors have already learned. And tutoring programs, it just kind of goes on and on. Even small employment opportunities along the way. So we've even seen help. There's quite a few seniors that are helping in meal programs for maybe even older seniors or a little more homebound.
And they have the Senior Companion Program.
Yeah, Senior Companion Program. Visitors at senior centers around the state is interesting. I saw a senior teaching other seniors at a senior center a few years ago how to use an iPad and how to manage their pictures that they're getting from their children and grandchildren.
Loved ones,
And so it was really cool to see how seniors were helping seniors.
And seniors helping their immediate families, because we've seen grandparents, the foster grandparents program they have, I don't know if they're still on, where they go into the classrooms and read to the kids, and we have grandparents taking care of their grandkids.
Yeah, and we see it in and out of the church as well. That's, it's interesting. It's not perfect in one way or another, and we just see that. And it's even cool in the fact that we have even organizations who have committed to helping grandparents be good grandparents. And it's interesting. I work with an organization that has a training program, generally through churches, and their whole idea is how grandparents transition from being parents to now grandparents, and that it looks a little bit different.
Yes.
And then how they can be value to those grandkids.
So our seniors are really a community asset.
Oh, totally. Yeah, no, they're just not, shall we say, there to
just not sitting down.
Just to sit down, yeah. And it's interesting, as seniors have the age of retirement has kind of decreased, we see an increase in seniors. And it's interesting when you see kind of almost two groups of seniors. Those who are newly retired, okay, so what's next?
Yeah.
What do I get involved in? And then you have those other seniors that are now, that are kind of the traditional what we think. So.
All right, so I know we got several other topics. You'll be talking about church and community organizations as community care hubs. But before we go there, is there any final words you want to talk about with seniors as community assets?
They're just a wealth of knowledge, and we need to learn to tap into that. I know we look at like AI and we're looking into what the internet has for us, but seniors have real world, real experience knowledge. And whether it's been a good road or a rough road, they have ability to share that into us. And I would say they're not necessarily a dead workforce.
Oh, no.
Many seniors are looking for maybe part-time employment, just this time on their terms.
Right.
Maybe they're looking for engagement in civic clubs and community churches and those. And so we shouldn't deny that opportunity.
Someone said that, they wish God would have made us grandparents before parents. Because the grandparents know it all, But now that they're winding down, they're still very active in the home, in the community, and everywhere else. So we got to give them kudos.
Yeah.
So let's see here. We'll be discussing, in our next topic, we'll be discussing the churches and the community organizations. So to my audience, I want you to stay tuned. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
With as many as 1 in 10 Americans at risk for Alzheimer's or some other form of dementia, chances are someone you know and love will receive that diagnosis. When that happens, you may well feel devastated, but know that you are not alone. Help is available. You don't have to face dementia by yourself. Call the free 24/7 Alzheimer's Association helpline, 800-272-3900, for guidance and support.
Out here, we love our animals, from the wildlife to the livestock. Inside, it's the same. They're just like family. We keep them happy and healthy, most of the time. Secondhand smoke puts pets at risk for cancer, feline lymphoma, vomiting, increases the risk of tumors and lung cancer, even causes eye and skin disease. Secondhand smoke puts your pet's life at risk.
Hey, caregivers, did you know that respite time is your time? How will you spend it?
Respite is really perfect for things I like to do, but my son isn't interested in.
Vicki Henry, Manhattan.
Gardening isn't one of his favorite things, and he knows and likes his caregivers a lot, so it's a win-win. Or even something as simple as a bike ride becomes possible when I know that someone I trust is with him.
Montana Lifespan Respite. Respite for caregivers. It's okay to need it. It's okay to want it. It's okay to get it.
It's good for both of us.
I was diagnosed with diabetes in 1992, and I went into denial. It made me angry. I was a professional chef, and I didn't want to change my eating style. It took me a long time to get serious about managing my health. My perspective changed from resentment to one of loving my body, the container for my spirit. Getting help from my diabetes educator supported my goals of improved self-care. I want to feel good and have a great life. My diabetes educator helps me do this.
Hello, we're back. We've been talking to Rob Lawler of the Office of Faith and Community. He's out of the Department of Health and Human Services. Rob, we were just discussing how the churches and our community organizations are considered a community care hub. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, well, one of the things that I think we have to remember about our churches and our community, they have a valuable asset to the community. One, when many other resources don't occur into some of our smaller communities in Montana, we have a church or two or three. And they bring facilities, they bring volunteers, they bring organizations that become like centers of care and connection. Years ago, 50, maybe 75, 100 years ago, that was a community center, was the church. That's where you had a crisis, you helped, and when you had community, I remember those shows about, the picnic and, finding your love at the picnic. We don't have that story much anymore, but that is still part of the role of the church, and so is to connect with each other.
So what resources already exist in our community that we could use to better support our seniors and families?
Yeah, I find in many churches already maybe just groups. Maybe it be a Bible study of some men that go to maybe a local restaurant every day, or whether it be a women's group who is engaged in serving their community and doing community service. We see a lot of these cool resources that we see. One of the things I see that's really cool, and that's kind of a changing landscape. I'm working with a church right now who is very much interested in working in the senior social daycare programs to really help those families who have seniors that, could that senior be able to live with their kids or live within a home outside of a facility with just a little bit of support. And we see churches stepping up saying, hey, maybe we can help that. Adult daycare programs or just a caregiving respite service. Some of those services that are out there. It's interesting. It's like new territory. We don't have that kind of expansive thought. Normally it's stay home until you can't, and then you go to an assisted care facility of some sort. But what if we could help mom and dad stay maybe even
put.
live with us,
Yeah.
but we can get a little support and help from community organizations that maybe in churches or nonprofits.
Right.
So.
Okay, Montana is pretty rural. So how are we linking our rural communities to some of these resources?
Yeah, that is interesting. One is helping them see the vision of hosting that own resource themselves. Remember, churches have classrooms, kitchens, fellowship
Yes.
halls, and volunteers already. So they're already used to doing kids programs.
Right.
They're already used to doing men's and women's groups. This isn't that big of a step to say, oh, we could open our building up maybe a few hours every day or a couple times a week and provide a resource. And interestingly, it doesn't take a lot to take care of a senior. They're a little bit different than infants.
Yeah, they are. So, but I'm really concerned about those rural areas because some areas they travel 40 miles to go to a grocery store or to a church, and the older we get, the less we want to be able to do what we used to do. So.
Yeah, I think one of those is really engaging churches, senior centers, nonprofits to look out for those seniors that are out there, especially during the winter. Hey, I haven't seen, the Smiths or whoever they are. I haven't seen them in a while. They live out on a ranch. Maybe we need to call. We need to go visit. Maybe it's simple that there's a snow drift that they just can't get out, and they can no longer get into the tractor to take care of themselves, but they're still self-sufficient. Those kind of things. I think that's really one of the things is how do we develop kind of that informal community, because that's really what it's about, right? This community has to take care of itself. And I really believe that churches and nonprofits and just neighbors in our community we don't need I don't think a big project or a big program or anything like that. It can be just as simple as, hey, I need to look out for Mr. and Mrs. Lawler down the road.
I hear you.
Might be me someday. So.
Oh yeah, we're all getting there. But how do we now relate that to the churches? Because the churches are there; they have the resources, they have the know-how, so to speak, because they've been doing. So how a church in the rural areas, how do we relate that to them and say, hey, you may want to incorporate this in your daily activities?
Yeah, I don't know. One thing, just take another page out. We've highlighted the need for support for our child welfare and our foster care. I don't know, as a Montana, we've done a lot of work in highlighting what the real need is. The fact that we are becoming an aging population that's growing faster and faster. I just saw an article saying that they anticipated us to grow faster than we thought we were as aging Montanans.
Oh, wow.
And I think highlighting that and sharing the need, I don't think the task is hard, but some just don't see that there's the value in the need. So.
All right, we have to take another break, so we will be right back. We got so much more to discuss with Rob, so stay tuned, get your coffee, we will be right back.
Did you just text me?
I didn't want to disturb you if you were sleeping.
Sleeping? I'm sitting right next to you, silly.
There you are. Hey, I found a couple of Medicare helping programs online that I think we ought to look into.
It says if we qualify, we can get help paying for our prescription drugs. Oh, and there's a program that can help pay our Part B premium.
To learn more about extra help and Medicare savings programs, call your local SHIP counselor today.
Maybe I better text him.
Someone who said they were from Medicare called and asked for my personal information.
I noticed a charge on my Medicare statement for a test I don't remember having.
I got a letter offering me free medical equipment if I gave them my Medicare number.
Something didn't seem right.
It seemed too good to be true.
If something seems odd, it's probably fraud. Call Senior Medicare Patrol at 800-551-5555 3191 to report fraud. This project is supported by a grant by the Administration for Community Living.
Here in Montana, we love our outdoor activities. Unfortunately, few of them are risk-free. Indeed, Montana is second in the nation per capita in head injuries that can destroy the lives of people we love. That's why you should insist your family always wear protective helmets. But you can do even more. When you fill out your vehicle registration this year, circle the Y and donate $1 to support traumatic brain injury prevention and education. Now that's using the old noggin.
Today, class, we'll be discussing the term ombudsman, a word we borrowed from the Swedes and never gave back. Say you're a resident or you have a loved one in long-term care. Now, what do you do if you're not happy with the care and services you receive? You call your long-term care ombudsman, of course. Your ombudsman is available to support you and your rights. An advocate on your behalf could be the ticket. This is your home. If you have questions, the numbers right there below me have all the answers. Class dismissed.
We're back, and we will continue our discussion with Rob. Rob, reimagining aging and community care. Talk to us about what do you mean when you say reimagining aging and community care?
Well, I think I touched a little bit on it. Our kind of standard operation has stay in your house till you can no longer take care of yourself and then go to a facility. I guess I reimagine the community stepping in and helping seniors stay in their home, or maybe at least a family member's home.
Right.
But if we do that, then we need to come alongside those family members or those seniors. We know home health. Not every senior needs a health practitioner.
Right.
Sometimes they just need help with cleaning or doing laundry, lifting the heavy items. And so could we see community engage with our seniors through maybe a place to go and be during the day while family work, memory cafes, places where you can go and continue engaging your mind with other seniors.
Because you're so right, because some seniors, they may not be able to move, but their minds are so alert and they want to stay engaged.
Yeah.
So we need to be able to encourage that.
Yeah. One of the places I love that I've seen engagement, I was visiting a church that had a licensed child care center in it. And they had a senior. She had some mobility issues. She could get up and walk, but she couldn't bend over. But she comes in every day and reads to the kids. And she's the extra person in the room. And it's interesting that helps offset the child care need. Now we have an adult who's coming in, and we all know that child care is a huge issue in our state.
It is.
We have many counties that are well below the needed licensing care to take care of. And so many child care facilities close because they can't get enough staff.
And I can imagine how rewarding that is for the kids.
Oh, yeah.
They see grandma.
Yeah,
Grandma's reading.
Maybe they don't have a grandma in their life.
Right, now they have that mentor.
Yeah, now they have grandma or a grandpa. I mean, us dudes, we could go do that too, right? We can read.
Yes.
Get our James Earl Jones voice on and read.
There you go.
Yeah, you got it going.
Senior as part of Montana's child care solution. You want to touch on some of that, because I know we started on that, but let's talk about how the seniors really help our child solve some of our problems in child care.
Yeah, I think one of the things that we can see is seniors having a very active role in child care. Many times, I think in child care, you try to get that full-time teacher or a preschool. And so when we look at licensed child care, we're looking for someone who could come in and devote. But what if we could hire 3 seniors instead?
Right.
What if when one employee is sick, you ask another senior, hey, could you cover this shift? And now you kind of have a built-in kind of change in that they can do things like classroom assistance and arts and crafts activities and outdoor supervision, and maybe they can't get down on the ground and play quite that, but you probably already have that employee.
They are the experts.
You already have that. But just the whole grandparent style mentoring. I've done this already. It's interesting. I was just talking to a new dog owner, and I've had several dogs myself, and this new dog owner is just struggling. And for me, I'm like, oh, you just do this. It's really easy. Now, what if we took that to children, right?
Yeah.
I've already raised 2, 3, who knows, even maybe more. And I can bring what's
that wealth of experience.
Wealth of experience, right? As well as, well, the frustration level. You know, as you get a little older, you realize, well, they're babies. They're just going to do that.
Yes.
They're not.
You have more patience.
You have more patience. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of those benefits areas. And even I know we've seen it in our foster care. I have some friends that are seniors. They're in a church, and they're leading the way to doing foster care.
Right.
They're not looking at adopting, but they're pouring in for that point of time that those children need it.
Oh, yeah.
The cool thing, too, is they're also have got into a system where they're pouring into the family to help develop them. And I just saw last year where 4 kids, parents who needed some more skills and to address some issues in their life, actually developed these mentor grandparents.
Yeah,
the kids see them as grandparents, and now the parents see them as
mom and
dad mentors, because interestingly, they have lost their mom and dad. All happen within, it's cool, a church. They all go to church together now. And it all happened by accident. And it's really cool. And right now we see a push amongst churches, some of our nonprofits. I mean, many people know about ChildBridge, develop foster parents, but then there's also Rooted Families, who trains churches to engage in that child welfare, to help our children, to come alongside maybe a foster parent that's already fostering. You know, one of the things we see, and you probably know from some history, that we lose foster parents. We get them trained, and within a year we lose 50%.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's a difficult task.
What if you were a senior and you're like, you know what, I'll come alongside that foster. I don't want to foster myself, but with my wealth, knowledge, and ability,
I want to help.
I'll go in. Maybe I can just go in and do some laundry. You know, maybe I can go in and help do some parenting. Maybe I can go and just give that foster parent a little respite while being in the same house. There's so many opportunities for seniors.
I hear you.
I'm excited as we move forward into this time in Montana, where we see seniors aging, a bigger population. We just need to get them engaged.
I hear you.
We can change the landscape.
Thank you so much. We're out of time. I know we could go on and on, but we're out of time. So I want to thank you so much for joining us today. And to my audience, we'll be signing off after here. So see you next time.
Special thanks to the Department of Public Health and Human Services for their continued support. Hosts on Aging Horizons are program specialists at the Montana Office on Aging. Production facilities provided by Video Express Productions. For more information about Aging Horizons, call the Department of Public Health and Human Services toll-free at 800-332-2272.